We are live. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the Football channel. That one doesn't look right. Let me fix this, folks. Give me just a second. Boom, there's my notification. Let me get over here. That's more like it. Thanks everybody. There we go. We're going to be using the graphic from the from Yahoo. I don't get to watch the game, so we're just going to call it as Yahoo throws it at us. And we're going to hope for a win. We're going to be playing the Texans today. We are excited about that, coming off a win. We beat the Eagles last week. That was a good game. That was a really good game. A lot of fun. So I watched a lot of the highlights and stuff. Our team looked really great, as they're supposed to look. This is why we like this team. For exactly what they did last week. This is what they can do. So they can tie it all together. They moved people around and did some different things, kind of like what they did last year with Landon Collins and stuff. As soon as they moved him around in the defense, bam, things started to spark, and we started winning games because we were rely on our defense a lot. So lots of turnovers last week, tons of gravy. We had more turnovers on the Eagles last week than the Eagles had all season up until that point. So you hear us talk, me and BH, my boy BH. Hopefully he's going to be in the chat room today. It's just going to be me doing this today. But, we talk about all the time. Turnovers, time management, clock management, penalties, special teams. Those are all important. Those are what win and lose games. So special teams. Look at our boy Joey Sly with a 58 and a 55 last week. That's our special team stepping up. Our defense stepped up with turnovers. Some of the time management and timeout management stuff was a little questionable, but they made it through. When all the other aspects are holding up, well, then you can. I think BH was talking about, these fumbles or whatever don't matter if all the aspects of your game are in place. But when all those games just start coming apart, then they don't hold together. Oh, there I am. Look at that. I'm watching myself on my own phone. So, here. Very good. So I'm going to get into chat, publicly chat. We're just waiting for Yahoo to come on and tell us what's up. So we're excited for this game. We need this win. We can go above 500. Wouldn't that be great? So here we go. I'll just say that. Above 500. That's what we're looking for today. So there's let me get this going on my other phone so we look like we got people actually watching the show. There it is. So we had a great time last week. That was fun with the Eagles. I got my half calf with me today. It's hard to find sometimes. And I got my water. Had my big breakfast this morning. Here we go. Oh, look at that. Biggity bam. We're off and running. Y'all don't need to see me that much, right? Here we go. Recent plays. Maybe I'll just move it over there. Biggity bam. Houston kicked off. Antonio Gibson, 21-yard return. Thank you, Antonio Gibson. He's been doing great on our kickoff returns. Man, you got to love the guy for that shit. He's been doing really, really good. As well as the running game. So the running game really paid off for us last week as well. So we get the ball first, which means we'll have to kick off at the half. So the last few times we've been winning the toss-off. There's my house back there. Nice and cool today. Here we go. Brian Robinson Jr. Rush to the left for a 1-yard gain. All right. Smashing him right away. Just send him smashing into the fucking defensive line. Right? That's how we broke that game open last week. 49 running plays last week, wasn't it? Something crazy. So, I don't know who's not playing today or whatever. I didn't really look at any of that. I slept like fucking 12 hours yesterday. So I was tired. So I'd worked Saturday, and that's a long week for me. but a productive week. I felt really good. So it's 2nd and 9 from our own, whatever that is. Taylor Heineke, incomplete to left, intended for Terry McLaurin. All right, so they're already trying to open the game up with the passing game. They probably should have run it on that 2nd down. Just stick to the run game, folks. Just smash them. Break them down. Unless they got some kind of, they can see some kind of one-on-one. Maybe it's man-to-man coverage or something. McLaurin already thinks he can burn this guy. But it's too early in the game to be doing that shit. Although McLaurin's been killing it. I've seen some videos where he's killing it on the slant. Taylor Heineke. Oh. Again. All right, on 3rd and 9. Taylor Heineke incomplete to the right for Terry McLaurin. All right, so they tried 2 passing plays there on that. Not recommended from Scrubber by any means, so Tressway is out. Tressway is going to punt. Tressway only punted twice last week. So I don't know what they're doing with this passing game here for 2 downs. They should have banged it up the middle a couple of, fuck it, you might as well run it for those 2 downs if you're just going to have to punt anyways, right? And beat up their defense. Now we're 3 and out. Tressway, 51. 8-yard return by the Texans. All right, so the Texans are going to have the ball here early in the first quarter. 13:51 left in the first quarter. About 14 minutes left in the first quarter. We're just getting going. Welcome, everybody. Get in the chat. There they are. Woo! Chris and Veronica in there already. Thank you guys so much. Hope you're doing good today. It's a great day. Good luck to you guys, too. I hope you're having fun, whatever it is you're doing out there. So, welcome. We're going to see. So the Texans are going to come out. They're going to have the ball. Davis Mills pass to Jordan Atkins. No gain. Tackle by Kendall Fuller. Way to go, Kendall Fuller. Kendall's been looking good, better here lately. Last week he played really well. He's just probably hitting his stride now. Maybe that the moving around of the defense a little bit here and there allows him to do better. You move a couple people, I think Derek Forrest and that kind of stuff, and who they got in the slot now, different things. So those things help people achieve their better playing ability. Like I said, just like they did last year with the whole Landon Collins thing, opened up the whole defense. Here we go. Davis Mills intercepted by Kendall Fuller. All right, we got a turnover. I was just talking about Kendall Fuller and about how good he's doing here lately. And there he is. We got some gravy right off the bat. All we're going to do is eat gravy all day. Nothing else, just gravy. Gravy for everybody. Oh, it's a pick 6. Holy shit. Kendall Fuller with a pick 6. Defense putting points on the board, baby. That's what we like. How did Washington commit a 5-yard penalty? Delay of game? They are on the defense, correct? What does that mean? Oh, fucking, excuse my French. Oh, on the extra point? Why wouldn't they put a Washington sign up there and just say extra point, delay of game? Why are they tacking that onto the Texans thing? There we go. There we go. Joey Sly stepping up. So there's 2 things that I talked about at the beginning of the show, and what we talk about on our show all the time is turnovers, special teams. And then, of course, penalties. We got a 5-yard penalty on delay of game. I don't know what that's all about. How about that, Chris? Look at that. I didn't get to see it. Hopefully you guys get to watch it. I hope you guys get to see it. I don't get it here, so I looked around. I even thought I'd pay for the more expensive NFL Plus, but even then I wouldn't have been able to see it. So they still only show a few of the games. So next year I'm gonna go all out probably and get a good like whatever cable, whatever, and get the NFL Plus extra Sunday ticket thing, whatever. So that way I can call every game. That's more fun for us. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe make my own scoreboard thing. We won't have to use Yahoo and depend on them and that kind of stuff. So I hope everybody's doing doing good today. So cheers to y'all. Here's some half calf for you. So I appreciate y'all. We have a lot of fun doing this, especially when you win. So that Vikings loss really hurt us, man. But we looked good during that whole game. We just shit the bed towards the end. So, but last week we made up some ground, and this week we're already looking good. We love our defense. This is the reason I started to like this team. I like our defense. I like what they do. So all the pieces are there, and as you just saw, it worked. You know, we talk about on this show too. We talk about how our defensive line is super freaking awesome, and they squeeze the quarterback so hard. You know, if our defensive backs can just cover for a couple seconds, you know, we can get these turnovers like this and force them to make bad decisions. That's how you win. You don't win a game. You force the other team to make bad decisions and lose the game. That's how you do that. So. Oh, here they come. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for the like, man. Every little bit helps. Be nice if other people who have like-minded like ourselves just jump in here and enjoy the game. And we're like a family, in my opinion. It's good to have just a small number of people like you guys in here and having fun. And hope you're sitting at the house and sitting in your chair and eating your snacks and got your beverages with you. That's all fun. And there's Wheezy D. She's, you're not late to the party. You're right in there. Here comes the kickoff, and we got a touchback. All right. So here we are. It's Washington 7, Texans 0 early in the first quarter. Washington just kicked off to the Texans. It's a touchback, so the Texans are going to have the ball. 1st and 10 from their own 25, right back to where they were about 15 seconds on the clock ago. So they're going to come out and try and do the thing again. Way to go, defense. Lord have mercy. Do that one again. You know, that Davis Mills guy, I feel bad for him. You know what I'm saying? He's just thrust in there and doing what he has to do. And he's not a very good passer. I watched a couple things about him. So here we go. So here's their guy, Dameon Pierce, rushed to the right for a 3-yard loss. Tackled by Jonathan Allen. Way to go, D. Oh, my God, they're smothering these guys. Good job. But that Dameon Pierce guy, he's their big daddy. He's their running threat. So we have to keep him bottled up, and starting out with a 3-yard loss on their main guy, that bodes pretty well for our team. Way to go, team. So, way to go, Commanders. HTTR, baby. All you out there who are Redskin fans. So I have been knighted Sir Scrubber. Yes, sir. Of the Kingdom of Two Hill. Dameon Pierce. Rushed to the right for a 2-yard loss. Tackled by Casey Toohill. Dang. It's going to be 3rd and 15. They've got their best guy bottled up with negative 5 yards to start off this game. They've got no yardage. Their offensive stats look like crap for Houston. Yes, sir. Thank you all so much. It makes my heart feel good when you say stuff like that, Chris. It's a lot of fun. And then, of course, we can't forget BH. He's really the brains of this whole operation. So hopefully he'll jump in the chat here pretty soon. I'm just a cheerleader. Davis Mills passed to Chris Moore to the right for a 1-yard gain. Tackled by Cameron Curl. Way to go, Cameron. Cameron's another one of them key pieces on this team. Now I'll go back one play too. Casey Toohill made that 2-yard loss tackle. He's the one who picked up that fumble in the end zone at the end of the game last week. He did that little dance. I can't do it, but you know what I mean. So you know the thing. So, Cameron Curl, he's another fixture on our defense that is just amazing. So, he really is one of those, he's just a solid dude. He holds his, it's like they say in football, just run your assignment. You do your assignment and trust everybody else is going to do theirs. And when Cameron Curl is one of them, you can trust he's doing his assignment. So, we love Cameron. So, they're going to have to punt, 43-yard punt. Dax Milne returns for 6 yards. That's actually pretty good for Dax. You know, they're usually 1 and 3 yards, so 6 yards is pretty good for Dax. I'm going to say it again. You're probably tired of hearing me. I miss DeAndre Carter. Holy shit. Oh, well. You got to work with what you got. You can't go to war with the army you wish you had. You got to go to war with the army you got. So, the great Donald Rumsfeld. So, we're going to have the ball. 1st and 10. Looks like we're going to be on our own 42-yard line. So, it's going to be 1st and 10 for Washington on our own 42-yard line with 11:38 left in the first quarter. Washington is winning 7-0. So, let's see if we can, that's right, HTTR, dog. Hail to the Redskins. So, we're going to see, I'd like to see them just string together. Let's run the ball. Like we did last week. Why change something that works? And it should work against these guys. So Brian Robinson can throttle them a little bit. Beat them up on the line. Let's BH said last week, let's get our tight ends working in there a little better this week too. I don't see why not. I'm assuming like J.D. McKissick is still out. I don't know. I didn't look at any of that. So, doesn't matter to me personally. I mean, I'm sad that JD's out. I think he got a stinger too. So, neck injuries are no fun, especially when you're a running back. You got to lower your head and, you know, put your head out there and your neck out there. So, that's no fun for him. So, hope he gets better. So, we're doing good. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Washington. So far, the game's been good. Just like we like it. Nothing too crazy. Don't want to get worried right off the bat. We just like to see a nice drive here. Eat some time out. That's what we did last week. Man, we had that one drive. It was like 13 plays, 7 minutes off the clock. It was insane. That's what we like. That's what I personally like anyways. You got to keep their defense on the field and beat them up. Give our defense plenty of time to rest, although our defense has been doing good. 5 plays, that's not that bad, and we've been stuffing them. Here we go. Brian Robinson rushed to the middle for a 1-yard loss. That's okay. That's okay. Brian Robinson rushed to the middle for a 1-yard loss. Probably just trying to find that, and our offensive line, it might take them a minute to get going. Who do we got? Who's that? We got Cosme on the end there, Trey Turner, Larson, Norwell, and is that Lucas on the other end, or Leno? Right? So, that's our front line. I think we probably used Bates and Thomas a lot last week too on the line. Antonio Gibson rushed to the left for a 4-yard gain. Very nice. So it's going to be 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. So it's going to be 3rd and a little long. So let's see if we can get one of our tight ends out there, or get one of our backs coming out of the backfield. We don't have JD, but I think Antonio fills that gap, so he can do that. So on a 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6 for Washington. We're looking good. We got great field position too. We should be able to take Taylor Heineke, incomplete for Curtis Samuel. Samuel Curtis. He's got one of them goes either way names. All right, so we didn't get the job done on 3rd and 7. Curtis Samuel would be another person that you'd want to go to for that kind of thing. Just get him the ball and let him get an open field and make the yardage, and it didn't work. So that's all right. So we're going to have to punt. So hopefully on this punt, if our boy can boom it like he can, Tress Way, he's going to punt. Let's get them way down in their field position. So this is where your special teams needs to be on top of it. We can get a good punt down there, get our gunners down there. Do we still got is Cam Sims one of our gunners? Who's our other gunner? Anybody know? I know it's Cam Sims. Last year it used to be, I think it was Troy Apke last year. So we love our boy Trust Way too. 29 yards. 29 yards. All right. What's the weather like in Houston? Anybody know? Is it cold? I think it was cold or something. Cold and windy. It's cold and windy here today in Florida too. I had my little heater on for a little while. So cold for Florida. Hell, it got down to 48 degrees the other night in Florida. I thought I was going to have to chisel everybody out of ice blocks. They freeze to death around here. I wore my short sleeve shirt. So they were, why don't you have a long sleeve? Why don't you have a hoodie on? Because it's not cold. Because your boy Scrubber's on fire all the time. That's why. Like always hot. So, all right. Here we go. So Houston's going to have the ball. They're going to have the ball on their own 25-yard line with 10 minutes left in the first. Washington's winning 7-0. Semi-uneventful game except for the pick six, baby. The pick six in that set of downs where we got them for a 3-yard loss and a 2-yard loss and then made them punt. So pretty good stuff by the defense so far. A little lackluster on the offense. So, but that's okay. Our offense takes a second to get going sometimes. All right. It's raining outside right now. It's kind of nice, actually. I like it. My landlord's been cleaning up outside. I can see the pond. He's been cleaning the duckweed out of the pond too, so we get more birds here. We get great blue herons here in the pond and stuff now because that duckweed just covered the whole pond. Oh, speaking of ducks, he gives me his chicken eggs and duck eggs too. Dude, duck eggs are like crazy. They're pretty good. They're pretty hardcore though. I mean, they're like super eggy, I guess, if you want to call it that. So they're pretty good. Thank you, Charles. Good afternoon. Watching from Nassau in the Bahamas. Good for you. Welcome, Charles Adderley. Welcome to the BH and Scrubber Show on What the Football Channel. So we have to do it with the Yahoo thing, but you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do when you can't watch it. We appreciate you being here. We got a nice little family here of people that we like. Comments in the comments are always welcome. Here, let me make that bigger for you guys. Look at that. Look at what Scrubber can do. Here we go. Damian Pierce rush to the right for a 1-yard gain. Tackled by Bobby McCain. Thank you, Bobby McCain. We love Bobby McCain. Very good. How's that? I made the thing that I wasn't paying attention. Sorry about that, folks. Got that a little bigger, yeah? You can see that a little better? Sorry about that. I wasn't paying attention. Let me see if I can fix that even a little more. No, there it is. That's pretty good. Make a slight, going out of bounds there. Going out of bounds, Johnny boy. That's about right there. Here we go. Damian Pierce rush to the right for a 1-yard gain. Tackled by James Smith-Williams. We love James Smith-Williams, don't we? He's just been holding that side down. You know, Chase has been hurt, and they don't want to bring him back too fast. And, hey, nothing wrong with that. If we're winning without him, let him rest up. If, you know, like they say, you know, he's got to be able to put not only just his own weight on that, but then block against people and put weight on it. That's different than just putting your own weight on it. So, yeah, get better, Chase. We want all our people to get better. You know what I'm saying? He hurt himself. It was late in the season last year when he got hurt, so it's going to take a while. So it's going to be 3rd down and 8 for Houston from their own 27-yard line. Got 9:24 left in the first quarter. Washington's up 7-0. We are looking good, baby. Here we go. 3rd and 8 for Houston. Just waiting for Yahoo, baby. Yeah, Yahoo, waiting on these guys at Yahoo sometimes is a test in one person's patience. Let me tell you what. So, yeah, that looks good on the thing, doesn't it? Yeah, that looks fine. 100%, my man. Damn, Chris. All right, here we go. Davis Mills to Nico Collins down the middle for a 7-yard gain. Tackled by Cameron Curl. Just short of the first down. Yeah, Chris, hope you guys are staying warm. It's pretty cold in a lot of parts of the country, so I don't know where everybody's from, but hope you're staying warm. Hope you're in your comfy chair. Got your beverage on you. 49-yard punt. Dax Milne, there he is. There's that Dax Milne 1-yard return. As long as he's holding on to it and ain't fumbling it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, God. I got to be careful what I say. As long as he holds on to it, I don't give a shit. If he just called fair catch every single time and didn't run it, I'd be fine with that too. So, all right. So Washington's going to have the ball. 1st and 10. We're going to be down inside our own territory at about the 17-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Washington at their own 17-yard line with 8:28 left in the first quarter. Washington's winning 7-0. So we really are looking good on defense. They got a couple 1-yard gains. Their running game, they haven't even got out of negative territory. Their passing game, they're plus 7 yards. So, hey, our offense ain't doing that great either. So, all right, I'm going to call it again. I'd like to see our offense do a little bit of I don't know what Scott Turner's thinking. Maybe Houston's ready for our run game style of play, and they're shutting us down. That's possible. They probably did their homework, watched the film, knowing that we were just going to try and smash them with some running. So maybe we can, I don't know, switch it up here on 1st down and get it out to Curtis Samuel, or have Antonio coming out of the backfield and just get him the ball in open territory and let him make the yardage. Utilize our tight ends a little better. So I think we hardly used them last week. So what about our boy? Who's Armani Rogers? Let's get him out there. We've totally underutilized Logan Thomas and John Bates, and so although they're blocking, that's utilizing them in that respect, but not utilizing them in the passing game respect. So we like the fact that they can block, make that running game happen. So we're going to have 1st down here. We're inside our 20. It's a big dig out. Not as good a field position as we did in that last set of downs, but we're ever hopeful. We'll tie this one together. Taylor Heineke passed to Terry McLaurin down the middle for a 19-yard gain. Very, very nice. That's what I said. Try and switch it up on the 1st down. Get into that passing play. Houston's ready for our running game. They're not ready for our passing game. And Taylor and Terry McLaurin last week had a hell of a game. That was a heck of a game. So, I mean, Taylor's numbers last week were crap, but Terry had a great game. So, good stuff. So, it's going to be 1st and 10 for Washington. At our own 37, what is that? 37-yard line? Jahan Dotson, there he is. Rush to the left for a 3-yard gain. All right. Good to see him in there. Probably some kind of jet sweep or something. We'll take it. So it's going to be 2nd and 7 for Washington at our own 40-yard line. 7:49 left to play in the first quarter. Washington's winning 7-0. Welcome, everybody. We're driving down the field a little bit here. Let's see if we can keep this ball rolling. So it's going to be 2nd and 7 from our own 40. We're in nice field position right now. Let's see if we can't make something happen. Taylor Heineke, incomplete to the right. They didn't even say who it was towards, so probably just a lame duck throwing out there. Just tossed it away. Maybe they're getting at him a little bit. That's our front line. They did pretty good last week, so. Oh, here comes the rain. Oh, yeah. All right, so it's going to be 3rd down and 7 from our own 40-yard line. So it's 3rd and long. We need 3rd downs in your second tier of important things. 3rd downs is important. Taylor Heineke to Terry McLaurin to the left for a 10-yard gain, and there it is. There's that 1st down I was just saying. Very good. 1st down for Washington. We are right on the 50-yard line, it looks like. Bam! Right in the middle. All right, so we're looking good. We got good field position. They're mixing up the plays. Looks like they're just going more to passing now if they're shutting down our run. So far it's been working. If something's working, stick with it. All right. Going to be 1st and 10 for Washington at the 50-yard line with 7:05 left in the 1st quarter. We are up 7-0. Terry McLaurin rushed to the right for a 1-yard gain. Terry McLaurin rushed to the right. Was that another sweep or something? What the hell are they doing? I can't see it, so I don't know. All right, so anyways, McLaurin got a rush for 1 yard. So it's going to be 2nd and 9. We are in Houston territory. 2nd and 9 from the Houston 49. Driving down the field. Antonio Gibson rushed to the left for a 3-yard gain. Very good, Antonio. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. That's 3rd and a little bit. We're talking about them 3rd down. Got to make your 3rd downs. 3rd down conversions, that's the word. I'm getting old, so those words don't come to me as quickly as they used to. So we need this 3rd down conversion. We're in their territory. Got to make this shit count. We did good on that last 3rd down, so let's see if we can replicate that. Taylor Heineke, incomplete. Intended for Jahan Dotson. All right, so it looks like we're going to have to punt from the Houston 46-yard line. So let's see if Tress Way can drop one down there. Get them down inside their 10 and squish them. Not a bad drive, not too bad. 46 yards for the touchback. What the? All right. So they're going to bring the ball out to the 20-yard line. Houston is going to have the ball. 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line with 4:53 left in the 1st quarter. Washington up 7-0. Boys are looking good. A little bit of a slow start, but we're ahead. So they gave our defense a little bit of time to rest. Plus, didn't give Houston great field position. Thankfully, the punt touchback only comes back to the 20, which is cool. I don't know what happened on the punt, but you always like your guy to drop it in there close, and your gunners to get down there and try and stop the ball from getting into the end zone. So that's kind of a tricky thing, depending on how the ball bounces. So, all right, we're doing good. It's a great Sunday. We got Thanksgiving coming up next week, right? It's going to be a lot of football on. I don't even know what the football is for Thanksgiving. The Skins used to play on Thanksgiving all the time. Somehow they booted them off that schedule. So that's all right. That's all right. We don't care. Dallas is playing. Who's Dallas playing today? The Vikings? And then who's New York playing? somebody that might be able to beat them. I thought the Colts or the Titans or somebody like that. So hopefully they can put the Colts. I don't know. Yeah, there's some Colts won last week, I think, right? So, anyways, maybe they can stop the Giants. That'd be nice. We need these teams to beat these people. So, if we're gonna get ahead, get a shot at the playoffs. Wild card's hard to get unless you're up there in that, 10-7 range. The way some of these groups are, 10-7 might get you there. So that's why you got to win in your division too. It's important to win your division. So we got them couple New York games coming up, week 13 and week 15. We got the Giants week 13 and the Giants week 15 with a bye week in between. That should be cool. Looking forward to that as well. So, all right, Houston coming up. They're going to have 1st and 10. They're going to be on their own 20. 4:53 left. Thank you, everybody. We love you guys. Welcome to the Commanders family, the Redskins family, the Washington football team. I like that name. I know it's generic as hell, but here we go. Davis Mills passed to Chris Moore for a 4-yard gain. Tackled by Montez Sweat. Nice. Hell yeah. I mean, they do that kind of stuff. They'll pull that end off and pick somebody up. I don't know who Chris Moore is. If he's like one of their backs or if he's I don't know. Montez is watching him. Here we go. Davis Mills to Nico Collins for a 5-yard gain. Tackled by Bobby McCain. All right, way to go, Houston. Here we go. Houston's crawling down the field. It's going to be 3rd and 1 for Houston. 3rd and 1 for Houston from their own 29-yard line. 3rd and 1 for Houston from their own 29-yard line. Here we go. Let's see what they can do. We need to hold them right here. Make them punt. Come on, D. You want to get off the field, don't you, D? Of course they do. Davis Mills rushed up the middle for a 2-yard gain. Maybe it was a quarterback sneak. Tackled by Jamin Davis. Maybe Jamin stuck the shit out of him. Make him think about doing that again. So 1st down. 1st down for Houston. Houston's got the ball on their own 31-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Houston from their own 31 with 3:47 left in the first quarter. Washington up 7-0. So far, we've been looking pretty good. It's kind of an even game, back and forth. Nothing too crazy, except for that pick 6 by Kendall Fuller earlier. That's how we got points on the board. That was really cool. So we have been bottling them up. So they may not even... Here we go. Damian Pierce to the right for a 3-yard gain. Tackled by John Ridgeway. Thank you, John Ridgeway. We picked him up from Dallas because Fedarian Mathis got hurt, if I'm not mistaken. So he's like a big giant nose high. He's pretty big too. He was helpful in that one of those turnovers last week. Him and Jamin Davis racked up Goddard. I feel bad that Goddard got hurt though. That's not right. Davis Mills incomplete. Intended for Nico Collins. All right, so it's going to be 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 for Houston at their own 34-yard line. Come on, defense. We need to hold them. We love our defense. And all you got to do is ask them to do something and they do it. So 3rd and 7 for Houston. They haven't been doing too good. We just need to play it safe. No penalties. Don't jump off sides. Don't rough anybody. Just stick them. Just keep playing hard like we do. Davis Mills sacked by Jonathan Allen for a 10-yard loss. I was just saying we love our defense. Jonathan Allen with a big 10-yard sack. Bam! Houston is still in negative territory on their yardage in this first quarter, thanks to our defense. So they're going to have to punt. Drove them all the way back to their own 29-yard loss. All right, here comes the punt. 51-yard punt. Dax returns it for 9 yards. Holy smoke. Good job, Dax. Hell. Yeah, Dax he's a good-looking guy, too, so. But that only takes you so far. He did catch, didn't he? What did he do last week? Did he catch one for a touchdown last week? Was that last week? Or was that the week before? Well, that was last week, right? Anybody? Mountain Man! Fresh out of the woods! Welcome, buddy! Hell yeah, here we go! We committed a 10-yard penalty holding. I just said no holding. Didn't I just say no penalties? Didn't I just say that? Son of a bitch. All right, so we're 10 yards farther back, you know. Dax does his best getting a 9-yard return, and that's totally undone. All right. That's probably how he got his 9 yards, because they were holding. So we probably deserve it. You know what I'm saying? All right, so it's going to be 1st and 10. Welcome, Mountain Man. You're here just in time. We got Charles is here, Chris, Veronica, you. Hopefully BH is going to be joining us. So it's going to be 1st and 10. Here we go. Brian Robinson, rush to the left for a 14-yard gain. Wow, good stuff. Back to the running game, hammering them hard, digging our way out from deep in our own territory. So it's going to be a 1st down for us. 1st and 10 from our own 29-yard line. With 2 minutes left in the 1st quarter. Washington's up 7-0. Yeah, we scored that 7 points. Kendall Fuller got a pick 6. How about that? Right, seconds before that I was saying how good he's come along. So, and he has. He's been doing real good. Brian Robinson Jr. rushed to the right for a 5-yard gain. Pow! He's hammering them. That's what we like to see now. Now we're driving up the field using the run game. I think what was happening was our run game wasn't doing good earlier, so we went to the passing game to move them back a little bit, and now we're going back to the run game. Because now we've scared them a little bit with the passing game. They've got to be ready for that. Lightening up on the run game, and now we can utilize the run game. So, good stuff. Sounds like solid coaching to me. If something ain't working, go to the pass game. Go to the pass game, opens up the run game. Go back to the run game, open up the passing game. Taylor Heineke passes Jahan Dotson to the left for a 12-yard gain. In tandem, passing, rushing. Very good. Here we go, guys. Streaking up the field. Looks like we're going to have 1st and 10 for Washington at our own 46 with 29 seconds left in the 1st quarter. Cheers, everybody. Straight vodka. I'm kidding, it's water. But y'all enjoy whatever beverage you want, right? Have fun with it. Play it safe. Here we go, end of the 1st quarter. Very good. All right, guys, we are looking good. We are looking good. End of the 1st quarter. They're going to take a break. We're going to come back. Yahoo's going to switch the little graphic there. I hope everybody is having a great Sunday. I'm having a good Sunday. Good to be home. Coming up, it's going to be Thanksgiving next week, as I was saying earlier, so I'm going to have like 4 days off from work. Woohoo! I'm going to go up my coffee and be right back. Cheers, everybody. Everybody get up and stretch your legs. Stretch your legs. I'm going to eat some peanut butter, too. Some peanut butter. Some peanut butter. Peanut butter and jelly time. It's peanut butter and jelly time, yeah. Come on. reheat going. Into the first quarter, we are looking good. 7-0. Washington Commanders are beating the Houston Texans. You know, we say a lot of things about our team, this and that, but, you know, at least we're not the Houston Texans, right? God, my hair is all over the place. Sorry about that. At least I still got hair, so I'm happy about that. And it's not gray yet, so. Don't get old. Actually, it's kind of fun. I'm 61, so I'm doing really good for how old I am. I feel like very blessed in that sense. So, but yeah, here we go. We're going to be coming back from the, going to be starting the second quarter. We're up 7-0. Our defense has scored our only points. That's freaking awesome. Yeah. God, the 83 win. Boy, that was that was a long time ago. I remember that. Yeah, I was back then. I watched football a lot back then. Then there was an interim where I didn't watch that much. So okay, here we go. We're starting the second quarter. Antonio Gibson rushed to the right for a 9-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 1. We are smashing them with our running game. Thank you, Charles, for that. Yeah. We used to live in the Washington area back in the early 70s. So back when it was Sonny Jurgensen. So yeah, I go way back with the Skins. So actually back then we liked Baltimore. Here we go. Curtis Samuel rushed to the right for an 8-yard gain. Now we're starting to tear him open. Very nice. Curtis Samuel. He does really well if he can get out into the open field. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Washington. We are across the 50-yard line. We are down in their territory to their 36-yard line. 1st and 10 for Washington on the Houston 36. Got a nice little drive going here. Switching it up. We've gone back to the rushing game. It seems to be working now. So, Chris, you couldn't have that much gray, dog. Here's a gray hair. Here we go. Antonio Gibson rushed to the left for a 5-yard gain. Very nice. Brings us down to their 31-yard line. That's hot. Yeah, the Baltimore Colts. Yeah, we went to one of their games when I was a kid. Yeah, the Baltimore Colts, not the Ravens. Yeah, that was back when Johnny Unitas was playing. Taylor Heineke passed to Logan Thomas down the middle for a 4-yard gain. Hopefully it wasn't a hospital ball. So it's going to be 3rd and 1 for the Commanders. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 from the Houston 27. Houston committed a 5-yard penalty. Thank you. We'll take that first down. We'll take that. So we get the ball, what's that? Down on the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 for Washington on the 26-yard line of the Houston Texans. We are knocking on the door, people. Pretty nice little drive we got going here. If there's illegal contact, that means they're cheating because they can't cover our people, so they got to cheat a little bit. So we've talked about that kind of stuff. If you're not good enough to play, sometimes you got to pull a jersey or do some crappy things like that. Here we go. Taylor Heineke to Logan Thomas for a 16-yard gain. I was talking earlier. Me and BH actually said it on the show. We need to get these guys, need to get our tight ends into this game. Get that full, running, and your wide receivers is fine, but you need to get your tight ends in there too to make that whole circle of using everybody you got. And then that defense that they have just doesn't know what you're going to do. Are you going to run? You're going to throw it to the tight end? Are you going to throw it to your receiver? All right, here we go. Taylor Heineke, incomplete to the right. Okay. We're on their 10-yard line. So it's going to be, is that second and goal? They call it second and goal, or can we get a first down? I'll just say second and goal because it'd be better if we just score a touchdown or at least get the field goal. Thank you, Joey Sly. Okay, so it's going to be second and goal. 11:55 left in the half. We are up 7-0, trying to score again. Come on, guys. Need to punch this one in. Going to be second and goal. Second and goal. Touchdown. Curtis Samuel rushed to the left for a 10-yard touchdown. Way to go, guys. Yeah, they've been using Curtis Samuel. He's actually like in the backfield sometimes. So, way to go, Curtis. Yeah, he's great. We really like Curtis. I had my doubts about him last year. I will say I was ragged on him pretty hard a lot. Because he was injured all last year. And it just seemed like he just, every time he'd start, stop. And almost felt like he was faking it. But he has turned out to be a great player for this team. So, thank you, Curtis Samuel. And there's Big Joey Sly. So it's 14-0 Commanders. Way to go, everybody. It takes all of us to do this. You know, our cheering and our love for our team emanates from us and goes out into the great ethereal and helps somehow. And in our daily lives, let's hope we do that too. At our jobs, with our family, with the people that we interact with every day. It helps if we rise above the pettiness of most people and just be good people as best as we can. So I always try and strive for that. I fail miserably, but I do try and be that every single day as positive as I can. It's very difficult, so but it behooves us to do so the world can be a better place. So be the change you want to see in the world. So, all right, great job, everybody. So we were up 14-0. It's not enough. I wouldn't get in my comfort zone just yet. So, yeah, we're looking good. 14-0. That was a nice drive by the guys, by the way. They really got it going somehow. They've been figuring it out as they've been going, and that's probably kudos to Scott Turner. Probably figuring it out as we went, because at the beginning we were just, again, a slow starting, but it's him, reading the room and figuring it out as we go instead of not reading the room and trying to change it at halftime and then hoping for something. So, Scott Turner, they asked him to be on the field at the beginning of the season. I think after like 2 games, he was back up in the booth. So if that's he does better up there, that's fine with me. So as long as the communication can be transmitted in the right amount of time. So good stuff. 14-0 Washington with 11:44 left in the half. That's right. The power of positiveness. It's very hard sometimes in this world, but you got to rise above it. And even me. So, all right, everybody, we are doing great here today. Hope everybody's having a good day. I'm having a good day. Did my laundry this morning. Work has been crazy. Still. We haven't moved over to Hangar X yet. They had an inspection and that didn't go too well. Because it's brand new, so it's to be expected. You're opening a brand new place. Health inspectors are going to come down there and just... All right, we kicked off. Touchback. Way to go, Joey Sly. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Houston from their own 25-yard line. So, yeah, they got to do a few things to the kitchen and get it ready again. And my job is going to change anyways. So I'm going to be like a porter type of person, moving product from place to place. So I'm looking forward to that. Have a little more autonomy in what I do. So should be fun. All right. That's right, Charles. Power of positive thinking. Trying to make things happen. You shape your own life. Like when you walk into a room, you can shape everybody around you just by your positivity. They will reflect what you're doing. So they'll see you, especially if you're positive. If you're negative, it's just the same thing to them. It's no different. But when you come in and you're like, hey guys, let's do a thing. Okay, here we go. Damian Pierce for a 3-yard gain. Tackled by F.A. Obata. Love seeing his name in there. We love F.A. Obata. He's been doing real good for us this season. It's a nice mix in there too. I've been seeing a lot of different names in there. Everybody doing their assignment. It takes all of them to make it happen. It's that everybody holding your assignment, making it happen, and just let them make their mistake and then capitalize on that. So here we go. Davis Mills sacked by Deron Payne for a 7-yard loss. Ouch. Very nice. So it's going to be 3rd and 14. 3rd down and 14 for Houston from their own 21-yard line with 11:08 left in the half. Woot, 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 woot. Thank you, Veronica. Yeah, I'm moving up at work a little bit. I work for SpaceX. I work for Elon Musk. It's a trip. And you know what? All that stuff they say about Twitter and making them people work, I work my ass off. I work 9-10 hours a day. 5 and 6 days a week. Davis Mills sacked by Montez Sweat for 7 yards again. So it's going to be 4th and 21 from their own freaking 15-yard line. Our defense is smothering these guys. I feel bad for them. God, who wants to get sacked by Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, and Montez Sweat? That's 3 sacks for us already in this game, and we're barely into the second quarter. Poor guy. No one wants to get sacked by them guys. They're monsters. Hello. Oh, there's BH. Yeah. Yeah, the D-line is scary, dude. Even without Chase Young. Look at what they do without Chase Young. And if Chase Young can be more than that, it's even scarier. All right, they punted 47 yards, no return. Thank you, Dak. So, we got great field position thanks to our defense. Our defense is just about this whole game, except for that last drive by our offense. Welcome, BH. There's our boy BH is in the house now. He's the brains of this operation. He knows all about football, dude. Follows this shit all the time. He can tell you all about football. Me, I just like doing this. This is fun for me. We always do a show in the middle of the week. We cover the last game and look forward to the new game. They're about a half hour long, but if you listen to BH, I mean, he's got I just, agree with what he says most of the time. Sometimes I throw something in there, but he's got some great insight as to what's going on out there. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Am I behind? Oh, I might want to put my thing up on the roof. Oh, crap. Hang on. I'll be right back. Let me go see if I can put my thing on the roof. Let's try that. Sorry, everybody. Holy crap. I apologize for that. Am I back? Did I come back? Hello? 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 Oh, crap. Hang on. I'll be right back. Let me go see if I can put my thing on the roof. He knows all about. All right, if you guys, I'm back. I put my thing up on the roof. I forgot to put it up on the roof, so you can just refresh your page or something. I should be back where I'm supposed to be. I apologize for that. thing up on the roof. I forgot to put it up on the roof so you can get... Brian Robinson rushed to the right for a 5-yard gain. I am back. Yeah, I forgot to put my, I have to put my, I have to put my router up on the roof so I get better, especially when it's raining. So I apologize for that. I am back. If I'm behind, refresh your page, and hopefully I'm back to where I'm supposed to be. If I am, I hope I'm not too far behind now. So, all right. Here we go. It's going to be the 2nd and 5 for Washington. Taylor Heineke passed to Logan Thomas down the middle for a 19-yard gain. What were we talking about earlier, BAs? I was saying earlier about get our tight ends in there, and we had talked about that on the show. Woohoo! Thank you, Mountain Man. I'm back. Thank you so much. I had to put the thing up on the roof. I hope I'm caught up again or whatever, not too far behind. If I am, hit your refresh, and we'll keep going. Taylor Heineke to Logan Thomas for a 19-yard gain. That's what we like. We are now deep inside Texan territory. We are on their 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for Washington on the 37-yard line. Taylor Heineke, incomplete for Terry McLaurin. All right, so we're going to trying to keep that passing game going. Let's slow it down a little bit and get some running game going here. So it's going to be a 2nd and 10 from the Houston 37. We are winning 14-0 here with 8:13 left in the half. So we are looking good. So nice to see Logan Thomas in there. We were talking about that earlier, and he had been instrumental in that prior drive as well. He had a few catches, if I'm not mistaken. Antonio Gibson rushed to the right for a 13-yard gain. Nice. So that's a 1st down for the Commanders. We are down onto their, what was that, 24-yard line. 1st and 10 for Washington Commanders on the Houston 24-yard line with 8 minutes to go in the half. Very nice. Nice drive here. Nice drive here. Mixing it up. Runs, passes, runs, passes. Very good. All great yard gains. Here we go. Antonio Gibson rushed to the right for a 2-yard gain. Very good. Just keep smashing them. Run the ball. Keep hitting them. All right, where am I at here? Just keep smashing them. All right, so I'm back on. I'm right where I was. Taylor Heineke passed Antonio Gibson to the right for a 17-yard gain. Wow! Man, that is amazing. This is the team that we always knew they could be. You know what I mean? I know they're playing against Houston, but they showed flashes of this. Again, we beat Green Bay, and Taylor Heineke passed Antonio Gibson to the right for a 17-yard. So I'm like 10 seconds behind. All right, so here we go. Looks like it's a 1st and goal. 1st and goal from what? The 5-yard line? 1st and goal for Washington from the Houston 5-yard line. We could punch this one in. Make it 21. Just keep piling the numbers on them. Timeout? Just fucking run it once. Well, I know we don't need the timeout, but still, it's always good to practice the best. You don't need to call a timeout. Just run a play. Fuck it. You're close enough. If you can't punch it in from here with 4 plays. Half cap. I finally got some half and half, too. I drank that heavy whipping cream all the last couple weeks, and ugh. It's not the same as half and half. Hey, what happened to my... What the hell? Emotional damage. Taylor Heineke rushed to the right for a 2-yard loss. All right. Can't afford to get him hurt. Who's our second in command here if he gets hurt? Is that Sam? Sam Howell? It's not a Fitzpatrick shirt. Come on. All right, here we go. It's going to be a second and goal. Antonio Gibson rushed to the right for no gain. So Houston's trying to stiffen up here. Oh, we had a 2-yard loss on that other one. My bad. So it's going to be a third and goal. Third and goal from the 7-yard line. Third and goal from the 7. We can do it. Come on. Punch it in. Do some kind of roll out to the right, and as wide receiver is going to the right, just toss it to him. Fucking every team on the planet does it like that, and they do it all the time. Should be easy. So here we go. Third and goal from the 7-yard line. Dial it up, Scott Turner. Taylor Heineke incomplete to the right for Logan Thomas. There it was. That's probably what that play was. All right. They're going to bring Big Joey Sly back out again. Let's put 3 more on the board. Yeah, half and half is the key. I use a half cap and I use half and half. And it's almost halftime. All right. So hopefully Big Joey Sly can put it through the uprights. Just waiting on Yahoo to tell us what's going on. The other thing about timeouts too is it kind of breaks up the flow of the game. So they were on a roll, and that kind of slows it down, if you ask me. Just waiting for him to come back. You can cheer with your beer. Chris, you go ahead and cheer with your beer. Here we go. There's the field goal. Cheers, Chris. Cheers, everybody. Drink whatever beverage you want. All right. 17-0 in the first half. Wow. We haven't seen a score like that for us in a while. So, feels good, don't it, guys? Look at that. 17-0. That was a great drive that we had. That was really good. We couldn't punch it in, but, any team is going to stiffen up on the goal line, and Houston did that. So, kudos to them. We just didn't get it in there. It's all right. We're up 17-0. We're going to kick off to Houston. All right. Phew! Nice little lead there. We don't want to get too crazy. Another touchdown, then you can start being crazy. But right now, 17 is barely enough. So teams make adjustment after the half. Anything can happen. So cleaning up my screen here. And we'll take a little break at the halftime, maybe look at some stats for a second. And yeah, that last drive was 10 plays for 54 yards. Hell, that's a hell of a drive. 10 plays, chewed up the clock a little bit. That's what we like. Kept our defense off the field. Our defense has been stellar. Jesus. Defense has been crushing them. So... Woot woot! Yeah, you don't want to spill your beer, Chris. Shit's expensive. Everything's expensive. Don't want to waste anything. Lord have mercy. I can't believe I go to the grocery store and I'm just like, God, who can afford to eat? So, but I eat good. You know, I eat the way I told you. You guys all know I eat like keto. So I just eat mostly like meat and salad. So no carbs, no sugar, that kind of stuff. Lots of coffee, peanut butter, lots of salad, couple salads a day, lots of eggs, bacon. Washington kicked off for a touchback. Very nice. So here we go. Houston's going to have the ball. They're going to have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 25 with 4:53 left in the half. Washington is winning 17-0. Playing like they're supposed to play. And it's good to play like this when you can play a team like Houston and you can execute the plays that you want to execute in a way that you want it to happen. Sometimes when you play these really good teams and you can't execute like you want to, you don't know if those plays work right or not. So when you can play a team like Houston and you see how well they work, it's kind of nice. Here we go. Davis Mills, incomplete. To the right, intended for Dameon Pierce. He's their all-around guy. Dameon Pierce is their running back. So they're trying to utilize him as much as possible. So it's going to make it 2nd down for Houston. 2nd down and 10 for Houston from their own 25. With about 5 minutes left in the half. All right, defense. Smothering these guys. Poor Davis Mills. He's one of the big names coming out of the draft, right? I don't know. Hell, if Houston got him, they probably had early pick, right, in the draft. Probably picked him up. Chris Moore rushed to the left for a 3-yard gain. Tackled by John Bostic. See, there we are. We're seeing another name in there. Thank you, John Bostic. You know, I like John. I mean, I don't know how well he fits the scheme, but he was our middle linebacker last year until he tore a pec, right? And he was out for the season. So he would have been our middle guy with Davis and Jamin. Jamin Davis and Cole Holcomb on the other side. So, and Cole's been out, so he's been filling in awesomely. Wow. Chris. Dude. Lots of respect. Here we go. Houston committed a holding penalty. Aha. Oh, ha. They had some big run they had, but they're not going to get that run without holding. I love the holding penalty. It's a harsh penalty. So it's going to be a 3rd and 17. 3rd and 17. Holy shit, moved them way back. All the way to their own frickin' 17-yard line. Too big for your cooler. Holy shit. Davis Mills passed to Dare Ogunbowale. Down the middle for a 5-yard gain. That ain't going to get him there. So they're going to have to punt. So, our defense held these guys big time. If Houston's holding and doing all that kind of stuff, they're just not doing well at all. So, I feel bad for them. So they're going to have to punt. Damn. Yeah, whole big prime rib, right? Dude, that's a hefty prime rib, dude. That's my favorite. I eat ribeyes all the time, man. Spend the money. I like that. A lot of times I'll get them big thick ones and cut them down to thin. I'll get some butter and throw some salt and pepper on it and just get that pan getting it real hot. Just flash it in the pan for a second and wolf that thing down inside of like a minute and a half. Just hot and just buttery and salt and peppery. Nice and rare, but hot. Like medium rare, I guess you could say. But yeah, not in the pan for long at all. Get that pan nice and warm. Not too sizzling hot, but hot enough. Flash that thing in there, get it going, flip it over, get it on a plate. Punted 44 yards, no return. Way to go, Dax. Dumbass. So we're going to have 1st and 10 from our own 33-yard line. All right, we can go down and we got 3 minutes. We can go down there and put 3 more points on the board if we can. Nice. That's right. Let them pick the size of their steak. I like that. Petite or king or queen or... Hell yeah, dude. End cut. I like the end cut when they make prime rib. If you can get a medium rare end cut, there ain't nothing better than that. I've been eating a lot of crab legs, scallops, tuna steaks. I love tuna steak. Ugh, all day long. I'll cook down a bunch of cabbage and throw the tuna steak down in the middle of it. Let it cook. I don't like it. I don't like tuna steak like medium rare, but I can eat it like medium to medium well. So here we go. Antonio Gibson rushed to the left for a 7-yard gain. All right, we're going to try and march down the field here. So here we go. It's going to be 2nd and 3 from our own 40-yard line with 3 minutes left on the clock. In the first half. So it's going to be 2nd and 3. Holding! God. Why? All right. So it's going to be first and 18. 1st and 18 for Washington. From our own 25. What the hell? Come on, guys. Oh, now we call a timeout. Jesus. Makes you wonder, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck? You got 3 minutes left on the clock. How hard could it be to run plays and knock time off the clock? And even if you have to punt, who gives a shit? They're not getting down the field anyways. Just run regular, normal plays. What the hell are they doing? Ugh. Oh well. I agree. Memories are important. Keep the love alive. All right. So, we're going to have the ball. Taylor Heineke, Antonio Gibson, 4-yard gain. That ain't going to get us anywhere. Glad they took that time out. Figure it out. Here we go. So it's going to be 2nd and 14. We can come back from that. Let's get a first down. Come on, 2nd and 14. They're probably playing us soft. They want the ball back real quick so they maybe could score. So they're going to be playing good D. It's going to be 2nd and 14. Here we go. 2-minute warning, so they let the clock run down. Very nice. Let the clock run out. Very good. They already are expensive, Chris. They're very expensive. A couple clusters will cost you like $14. So, I'll usually do a ribeye with crab legs. Do a little surf and turf. Scallops are expensive too. Holy crap. Tuna steak is expensive. But I go to this Winn-Dixie up here and they have the nicest looking tuna steaks you've ever seen. They're beautiful. They're another one too. Like, I might just eat the tuna steak itself and just because they're so thick. I'll like butterfly it, splash it in the pan too. Eat it like medium. A lot of butter, little salt and pepper. Go to town on that thing. So everything's expensive. So it's all right. I don't mind paying the extra for that stuff because I don't eat rice and I don't eat potatoes or anything like that, so I don't have to pay for any of that. I don't eat canned food or anything like that. No pasta, no rice, no bread. So when you don't eat those things, you can spend a little more on the other things. So all right, we're trying to get out of this halftime here with a 17-0 lead. Maybe tack on a couple more points if we can get our shit together. So with 2 minutes left in the first half, Washington is winning 17-0. We're going to have the ball. It's going to be 2nd and 14. We're going to be on our own 29. On the 29-yard line. So it'd be nice to see what they do here. Take a break and maybe look at some of the stats. See how the boys are doing. Bacon cheeseburger, boss. No bun. That's right. Lettuce cups. Hell yeah. No, it's a snow crab. I mean, I guess if you're from Maryland, you'd like, what are those, blue crabs up there in Maryland? Chesapeake? Taylor Heineke passed to Terry McLaurin to the right for a 17-yard gain. That's a first down. Holy crap. Clock is running. First down for the Washington Commanders. Down to their own 40, what is that, 45? First and 10 from our own 45. Trying to get into field goal range for Joey Sly, which is within 58 yards. Taylor Heineke passed to Terry McLaurin down the middle for a 9-yard gain. All right, utilizing Terry McLaurin like he should be utilized. So we are down inside Houston territory. It's going to be 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1 from the Houston 45. 2nd and 1 from the Houston 45. We probably want to get down close to the 30-yard line if we want to kick a field goal. Taylor Heineke passed to Logan Thomas to the left for a 17-yard gain. Man, Logan Thomas having a great game. Dude, down inside the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 from the Houston 28-yard line? 28-yard line. Minute and 48 seconds left on the clock. Clock is ticking. Antonio Gibson rushed up the middle for no gain. Call a timeout. No, let the clock run. Just re-get going. So it's going to be a 2nd and 10 from the Houston 28. A minute and 18 seconds left on the clock. They're probably rushing to get the ball off. Stop the clock. Let's see what they do. Taylor Heineke to Cam Sims down the middle for a 17-yard gain there. Down to the, holy crap, 11-yard line with 52 seconds left on the clock. Maybe they're running up to stop the clock. Maybe he's going to spike the ball. What are we doing here? Wow. We got huge numbers for this first half. We're going to take a look at those numbers when we get a chance. Holy crap. Is he going to spike the ball? What's going on? Taylor Heineke to Logan Thomas to the right for a 5-yard gain. 28 seconds left in the game. This is going to be a 2nd and 5 from the 6-yard line. Washington calls a timeout. All right, here we go. We're at the Houston 6-yard line. It's 2nd and 5. Who gives a shit about the first down? We want to score. So with 22 seconds left on the clock and no timeouts, you want to get it out of bounds for sure, or you want to score for sure. Oh, blue crabs. That's right. Yeah, I remember when we lived in Washington, blue crabs was the big thing. I remember having big steamer things. Incomplete to the right. Okay, with 22 seconds left on the clock. That might have chewed up 1 or 2 seconds. So it's going to be a 3rd and 5, essentially 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line. Probably 18 or 19 seconds left on the clock. Do or die here. Punch it in. If not, then you're going to have to kick the field goal. Here we go. 22 seconds left on the clock. Come on, guys. Punch it in, man. Taylor Heineke incomplete to the right. That's 3rd and 5. 16 seconds left on the clock. I'd kick the field goal, man. Take the points. Smash Burger? I don't even know what the hell that is. Is that a place? Yeah, Alaskan king crab. Yeah, and all the crabbing's getting, yeah. Joey Sly with a 24-yard field goal. All right. 20-0 with 7 seconds left on the clock. Very good. Yeah, you got to assume that the whole fishing, crabbing, hunting, the salmon where I used to live in Washington State, doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. Animals take a beating. So, but I like crab legs. I can't help it. Somehow they'll fix it. Elon will get us all to Mars, and we'll leave Earth to just all the animals, and we'll all live in space. How about that? Way to go, Joey Sly. He's been doing great for us here lately. Been just steady Eddie. Last week was good proof of that. So as soon as we kick off, and they'll get probably one play. If they're smart, they'll just take a knee. Just go into the locker room and regroup. If I was Houston, I would just take the knee. Fuck it. YouTube homemade smash burger. Soylent Green. Soylent Green is one of the great Charlton Heston movies. The trilogy. Soylent Green. Omega Man. And Planet of the Apes. So it looks like that's the halftime. Let's go and take a quick look at let's look at some of the stuff here. Wow, look at that trajectory right there. I hope you guys can see this. I'm going to wait for my thing so I can watch it on my phone here real quick. I'm about 10 seconds behind. So we're looking right good right here. 97%. That is looking awesome. There it is. Here it comes. Okay, so 97% there. We are looking good. Look at Taylor Heineke. 12 for 22. 164 yards. 78.6. That's not bad. He was 66 last week. Antonio Gibson. 9 rushes. 38 yards. 4.2. Brian Robinson, 5 for 24, 4.8. Curtis Samuel, 2 for 18, 9-yard average. So we're looking good there. Not bad. Here we go. Here's what we really want to see. Logan Thomas, 4 receptions on 5 targets, 57 yards. Very nice. Look at Terry McLaurin. 4 receptions on 7 targets for 55 yards. Very, very nice. Antonio Gibson, 2 receptions on 2 targets, 22 yards. Very nice. Cam Sims got 1. Jahan Dotson, 1 reception on 2 targets, 13 yards. Wow, that looks good. Joey Sly, 2 attempted, 2 made. Extra points, 2. Very nice. Kick return, Antonio Gibson. Got that 21-yard return. Very good. Defense, let's take a quick look at that. John Bostic looking good. Bobby McCain. Let's see, where's the sack? Here we go. Deron Payne with 1. Montez Sweat with 1. Jonathan Allen with 1. Very good. Kendall Fuller's got 37 yards because he got an interception and a touchdown. Very cool stuff. We are looking good, man. Those are all very positive stats. If you want to look at these guys. Yeah, Davis Mills, 6 for 9. He's doing shitty. Their Damian Pierce guy, 6 rushes for 2 yards. They're fucking madman. Damian Pierce, 2 yards on 6 rushes. Crushing them. Yeah, they're not doing too good at all. Nothing there, nothing there. Sorry, Houston. They're not looking good at all. So we're going to put that like that. Then I'm going to go back to my... All right, everybody take 5. Everybody take 5. Yeah, from the Potomac River. Yeah, people! Yeah. Yeah, Potomac River, I remember being down there and them guys crabbing, Chesapeake Bay, all that stuff. All right, well, your boy Scrubber's going to take 5. Go use the bathroom real quick. Brew up another cup of coffee. And come back for the second half. 20-0. Washington Commanders. Very good. It's nice when you win, huh? Here we go, guys. Everybody take 5. just waiting for the second half to start. It's been good. I want to thank everybody for being here. For those who are hanging out for just a second. Oh yeah, the Bills. I got a guy where I work that's a Bills fan, and he's freaking. They're playing in Detroit or something, aren't they? They can barely get out of Buffalo, right? I should check out what's going on. Oh, that's probably what I should do. Here we go. Let me see what I can do here. We'll go to... let's go to scores and schedule, yeah. Should have done that earlier. Okay. Chicago and Atlanta tied at halftime. Way to go, Cleveland. They're only down by 3 at halftime against the Bills. Indianapolis beating Philadelphia. 3rd and 5 in the red zone. Way to go, Indianapolis. It says Matt Ryan passed to Paris Campbell to the right for a 72-yard loss? How the heck? Oh, Jesus. Indianapolis is in the red zone, though. God, they're beating the Eagles. We couldn't hope for more than that, huh? Yeah, the snow. But look at this. Indianapolis is beating the Eagles. Holy crap. Just started the 3rd quarter. We like that. What else is going on? Detroit beating New York. Holy fuck, is it a dream come true or what? Oh my God. Dallas is later in the day. They're playing the Vikings. God, if we could get an Eagles, Giants, Cowboys loss today and a win for us, holy shit. That would be insane. Yeah, I was just saying earlier, that's right, BH, that we used to live in the Washington area, and we actually like the Colts over the Redskins, so. So what's going on with the Colts in Philadelphia here? I just want to see this real quick. All right, 36-yard field goal. Wow, Indianapolis beating the Eagles. 13-3. God, you got to love that shit. Field goal. All right. Looking good for us. Detroit beating New York at halftime. Fuck. That's unbelievable. And we're beating Houston. Yeah, sometimes it's a blessing if the snow misses you, Chris. You know what I'm saying? Snow can be a pain in the ass, so. Wow, we are looking good. I mean, if we can capitalize on this win here, and we can get losses to our divisional rivals, man, how great would that be? You know, they're all on the downslide and we're on the upslide. You know, we're a second half of the game, second half of the season kind of team here in our junior year. And, yeah, we're looking good. The boys are finally coming into their own. They deserve it. They work hard. I remember... woohoo! Thank you, Mountain Man. Yeah, you guys want to thumbs up me? That'd be great. I appreciate y'all being in the comments and the chat room. I just like our little family of people here. Every little bit helps. If we could get more like-minded people like us here, it'd be fun. You know, I like interacting with y'all. I think you guys are good people, man. This has been a lot of fun for me. We love this team. And that today proves what they can do. It's just It's the thing that we talk about all the time is what we feel like they have. And I think it was just a couple little things that they had to tweak to make it happen, you know. Unfortunately, one of those things was William Jackson III. Maybe he was dragging the team down, then moving Derek Forrest over. I mean, it's reminiscent of what we did last year with the defense, moving people around a little bit here. You know, bringing Landon Collins up to that little Buffalo kind of linebacker thing. You know what I mean? And he was killing it. I love Landon Collins for that. All right, here we go. We're starting the third quarter. Starting the second half, the third quarter. We just kicked off and they got a touchback. So, Houston is going to have the ball first and 10 from their own 25-yard line. They've gone to their locker room. They're probably bumming. They probably want to come out and do something. It'd be pretty hard to do something different already what they're doing against our defense. Our defense is just smothering them. So they don't really have a chance to do, I don't know what they could do different than they've already been trying. So, yeah, we'll see what they can do. We will see what they can do. I'm just going to X out their little. Davis Mills to O.J. Howard. 9-yard gain. Well, that's not bad for them. Way to go, Jamin Davis. There's another name in there. Way to tackle him. So it's going to be 2nd and 1 for Houston. From their own 34. Trying to get something going here, but our D is going to stall them. Come on, guys. That's going to be a game where our offense is too tired. Huh. Here we go. There's that Dameon Pierce guy. Up the middle for a 3-yard gain. It's going to be a first down. First down for Houston. But he was tackled by John Bostic. Way to go, Bostic. Talked about him earlier. We love John Bostic. It's going to be first and 10 for Houston. Going to be on their own 37-yard line or so. Davis Mills to Brandon Cooks. 4-yard gain. Oh, shit. My bad. Holy crap. 41-yard gain. Holy crap, what happened there? Tackled by Derek Forrest. Someone got cooked. Oh, my God. So Houston with a gigantic play. They are down on our 21, 22-yard line. Holy crap, what the hell happened? That's Derek Forrest, too, boy. Yeah, Brandon Cooks is real good. Got to watch out for him. That's the first time we've seen his name all game. So Houston dialed it up. They did something at the half. Here we go. Davis Mills to Dameon Pierce. 7-yard gain. Tackled by Cameron Curl. Wow, Houston's knocking on the door. Holy crap. They're down inside our 12-yard line. Holy shit. Davis Mills incomplete. Am I missing something here? So it's going to be a 3rd and 3 for Houston at our 15-yard line. 3rd and 3 for Houston at our 15-yard line with 12:37 left in the third quarter. Holy crap. 3rd and 3. We can hold them. We stiffen up here at these parts. Down inside our red zone, man. Screw that. Come on, D. Defense needs to stiffen up here. Shake it off, man. 3rd and 3. They're at our 15-yard line. Need a big defensive stop here. Come on, D. Incomplete. 3rd and 3. Incomplete. So it's going to be 4th and 3 from our 15-yard line. Let's see what they do. They were smart. Oh, I don't know, Chris. The like is cool. I think the like is the thumbs up. If I'm not mistaken, either the thumbs up or the thumbs down works, only because I think YouTube looks at interaction. It has your your channel motivated people to either say thumbs up or thumbs down. So I think that's what they look at. Here we go. Davis Mills rush to the right for a 4-yard gain. They get the first down. Wow, that was ballsy. So they went on 4th and 3 and they got the first down. So they're going to be down on our 11-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Houston on our 11-yard line. So they can still get a first down. They get it down inside our 1. They've had a 7-yard drive for 64 yards. Wow. They are fucking us up. You ain't old, Chris. Y'all ain't older than me. Well, BH is older than me. All right, so it's going to be a 1st and 10 for Houston at our 11-yard line with 12:30 left in the third quarter. Washington up 20-0. We need to stiffen up here, man. Let's take that ball away from them. We want some gravy, don't we? Whew! Wow, that's crazy. Well, they just flew down the field, didn't they? But that's what happens when you go into the locker room. You rile the guys up. You change the game plan a little bit. And you come back out with the game face on. Show me a mean face, Kenny. Eee. All right. Well, we're taking a second to get going here. If Davis Mills rushed to the right for a 4-yard gain and was tackled by Deron Payne. Here we go. Washington committed a 6-yard penalty. Unnecessary roughness. What the hell? Better not have been Ridgeway. There's Ridgeway's name, so. All right, so they get a first down, right? And what, half the distance? So they're going to have the ball 1st and 10 from what, the 5-yard line? 1st and 10 for Houston from the 5-yard line. Didn't Ridgeway last week on that field goal commit the unnecessary roughness? And was that against the Vikings? That was against the Vikings. Here we go. Davis Mills rush to the left for a 1-yard gain. Tackled by Cameron Curl. Way to go, Cam. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line for Houston. 2nd and goal for Houston from the 4-yard line. They're struggling to get it in if it wasn't for us helping them. We can stiffen up here. We do really good here. Like I said, one of the reasons why I like these guys was a few years back when Davis Mills incomplete to the left. All right, we're going to have 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. Come on, guys, let's keep it clean. No penalties. Third and goal from the 4-yard line for Houston. Trying to punch it in. Come on, Punchy. Ooh, Davis Mills sacked by Montez Sweat for a 7-yard loss. Yes. 4th and goal from the 11. The punks are going to have to try and kick a field goal. Very good Montez Sweat. That's the 4th sack of the day for the Washington Commanders, and that's the 2nd sack of the day for Montez Sweat. Bingo, bango, bongo. Good job. And thanks for the thumbs up, guys. The like. You ain't got to do that stuff. I don't ask anybody for money or any of that crap. I really don't care. You guys keep your money. You need your money. So I just like having y'all here. I just think this is fun. So we got a cool little core of people that come. Mountain Man, Chris, Veronica, BH, Wheezy D. We had Brett last week. I'd like to see him come back. And then our boy, who's our new guy here? I forgot his name already. Charles Adderley from the Bahamas or Bermuda. Deep in the Bermuda Triangle. So, they got 3 points. They tried. We're going to get the ball. They're going to kick off. So, 9:53 left in the third quarter. Washington is winning 20-3. We're up by 17 points. Still not enough. Be nice to see another nice long. Let's add some nice stats to our team. Make up for some of that earlier in the year stuff. Bolster our team in some areas. I know stats don't mean nothing. The win-loss column is what means the most. The win column. That's the stat I always look for. So let me see what's going on. I can leave that on, right? And then I can go to... Come on. So Houston's going to kick off. We're going to get the ball. Depending on where we are. Antonio Gibson, I believe, has been returning our kickoffs. Detroit is in the red zone against the Giants. Can you believe it? Holy crap. Amazing. Gotta love that shit. Detroit could beat New York. That would be glorious. Here we go. Houston kicked off. 61 yards. Antonio Gibson for the return. 27 yards. Very nice, Antonio. He's been doing great on our kickoff returns. He's been doing really good. So we're going to get the ball first and 10. From our own 30, 31. First and 10 from our own 31. That's good field position. Thank you, Antonio Gibson. Brian Robinson, rush to the right for a 2-yard gain. Nice. Very nice. So it's going to be second down, 2nd and 8 for the Commanders. With 9:48 left in the third quarter. We are winning 20-3. Welcome, everybody. We love you guys. Thanks for being here. Could be second down and 8. See what they can dial up. We went to the locker room just like they did. Adjusted our game. Let's see what we come out here with. Houston came out. They adjusted their game and did good. Brian Robinson rushed to the right for a 6-yard gain. Very nice. So it's going to make it 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 from our own 39-yard line. What are they going to dial up here? It's 3rd and short. Got to make this one count. Let's do it, people. Got a little. Brian Robinson rushed to the right for a 3-yard gain. That'll be a first down. Way to hit him hard. Look at that. 1, 2, 3 running plays in a row, all with Brian Robinson, all making a first down. That's nice. That's what you want, man. You want a guy who's going to make 3.3 average, which he did last week. 3.3 isn't all that great of an average, but it's 10 yards. It's a first down. So he did it 2, 6, and 3, but it's the same thing. Very good. So it's going to be first down for Washington. First down for Washington from our own 41-yard line with 7:49 left in the third quarter. I'm going to keep an eye on these other games too. So Detroit has beaten the New York Giants 24-6. How about that, folks? Very nice. Taylor Heineke passed to Logan Thomas to the right for an 8-yard gain. Very nice. Logan Thomas is having a great game. I didn't look at his yardage. Did I talk about his yardage before? Antonio Gibson rushed up the middle for a 1-yard gain, so it's going to be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 from the Houston 49-yard line. 3rd and 1. We are in Houston territory. We are on their 49-yard line. 7:18 left in the third quarter. We are up 20-3. Looking good, folks. Looking good. Keep the faith, man. 3rd and 1. Incomplete. Intended for John Bates. So there's another tight end we wanted to get in the game. It's going to be 4th and 1. Should they go for it? Anybody? Should they go for it? I'd say go for it. Fucking give it to B-Rob. Let Heineke do a quarterback sneak. Get that 1 yard. 4th and 1 at the Houston 49. Or do you punt and put them way down? Yeah, maybe punting. Maybe if Truss can put them down inside the 10. But it really behooves our gunners and all that to work together if you're going to punt. It's got to be a good punt. And then the gunners got to get down there and stop the ball inside the 10. A false start? Oh, fuck. Now we're going to have to punt. Nah. I hear you, Chris. Punt it, right? It was just a thought. And see, I'd be bitching and moaning if they went for it on 4th and 1 and didn't get it. So, yeah. But you got to weigh your options. So, I like thinking about it anyways. But they got a 5-yard penalty, false start. Probably our own guys jumped to the hard count. So we'll punt. That's okay. They were probably just trying to get Houston to come off sides or something. That's all right. That's not a bad play. We were going to probably punt anyways, right? 48 yards, no return. Down inside the 10. Nice. It looks like Houston's on the 6-yard line. Thank you, Tress. We love Tress because he can boom it or he can drop it down inside the 10. It's just the gunner's got to be there, that's all. Very good. Not a bad drive. They were getting going. They just fizzled there at the end. But not bad. Chewed up some clock. We're still ahead 17 points. So Houston is going to have the ball. 1st and 10 for their own 6 or 7 yard line. 6 yard line. So they're deep in their own territory, man. If our defense feels good and they were smart, they could really press this one. If you can't get the Skull safety, make them punt and give us good field position again. So yeah, BH punt. That's right. I think what they were trying to do on that 4th was just trying to draw them off sides or something. I don't think Heineke is the hard count master. So we'll see. Trust Way to the sent Way to the Pro Bowl. Really? He deserves it. He really does. He's good. He's a nice guy too, so. All right. Houston's going to come out. They're deep in their own territory. If I'm going to sit up in my chair like this, I'm excited. I'm sitting up on my chair instead of normally I sit back like that, but I'm excited. So I'm going to sit up. Sit in a wooden chair. Sit on the edge. NASA space flight is live. Oh, what did I just do, you moron? What are they going to do? Oh, talking about Kerbal. Fucking no one cares. Am I back? Yeah, he's really smart too, and he's funny. He likes to joke around. They have a lot of fun with him. Yeah, that's right, BH. We need to stop here. It'd be nice. Damian Pierce rushed up the middle for a 2-yard gain. Tackled by Darren Payne. Ouch. Way to go, Daron Payne. They're just trying to dig their way out. Watch for a pass here. Be careful, guys. Don't play him too soft. Don't play him too soft. This is where Mills will give the ball away. So look for some gravy here. Mills will fuck it up. Give him the opportunity. He'll take it. I don't know, BH, if you knew that it was Kendall Fuller got the pick 6 earlier. Put the first 7 on the board. Davis Mills. 2-yard gain. All right. It's going to be 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 for Houston. I'm going to move that over just a hair. I feel bad for doing that. There we go. That way they go off the edge. I'll be able to see it. Davis Mills to Chris Moore for 11-yard gain. So they picked up a first down. Tackled by Kendall Fuller. Way to go, Kendall. I was just talking about him. All right, so here we go. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Houston. They're at their own 21-yard line. So they dug their way out from back there. I was lucky. They played them a little too soft. That's what I'm guessing. I told them not to do that. So here we go. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Houston. We got 5:19 left in the 3rd quarter. Washington is winning 20-3. 1st and 10 for Houston. They came out of the chute doing pretty good here in the first half or second half. Davis Mills incomplete. Philip Dorsett. 2nd and 10 for Houston at the Houston 21-yard line. Now they have to pass. Now they have to move. So that's a nice thing for our defense. If our DBs don't play them too soft, let our line get in there on them and squeeze them a little bit. Davis Mills will make a mistake. We will get gravy. So watch for it. 2nd and 10 for Houston. They have to score. They're down 3 scores. Second and 10 for Houston. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 10 for Houston. If our defensive line is doing what I think they're doing, they're in all over him. Scaring the shit out of them. They scare the shit out of me. They're gigantic. And they move so fast. It's crazy. Just keeping an eye on the other games. Davis Mills sacked by Jonathan Allen for a 12-yard loss. Holy crap. That's sack number 5 on the day. 2 for Jonathan Allen. 2 for Montez Sweat. And 1 for Daron Payne. Ouch. I just said we're squeezing the shit out of them. So one of the mistakes you can make is, throwing incomplete or throwing an interception or just holding on to the ball and taking the ass beating. So they are down back inside on the 9-yard line. They're going to have to punt. 4th and fucking 22. Nice. He's barely going to get a punt off. If he'd be lucky to get it to the 50, we'll have good field position here. Pile on the points, boys. Oh, Dax returned for a 16 yards. Holy crap. Is that the longest for him on the year? Earlier at a 6, a 1, a 9, now a 16. So, not bad for Dax. So, we're well up. Look at that. I said the 50. We're inside the 50 there. So, we are well inside of Houston territory. Washington is going to have the ball. 1st and 10 from the Houston 46-yard line. With 3:51 left in the third. Oh, missed the pick 6. All right. Is that incomplete pass to the right? Is that, whoa, what's going on with my monitor? My monitor just turned yellow. Oh well. I bought it at a used store for like $7, so. Oh well. I don't have my dual monitor set up anymore. When I moved, I left. Dude, y'all know I moved to Florida. I broke down in Albuquerque. And what little I brought in my car, I left there. I walked out of, thanks to BH and some help from others, walked out of Albuquerque with a duffel bag and a backpack, and that's all I came to Florida with. Nothing else. So left all my shit in the car. Oh, I did bring my computer tower. So everything else gone. I had so much stuff. I gave it all away. Every bit of what I had, I gave it away. Whew, lots of cool stuff, camping stuff, all my good camping stuff, my good sleeping bag, three tents, all my stuff. I had so much good stuff. Somebody out there I hope is using it, my guitar, all kinds of stuff. But I don't give a shit. How bad is their O-line, Chris? Well, they must suck. You know, our O-line is pretty bad, but they're doing good today, so I'm proud of the boys today. You know, I know we're only playing against Houston. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. You know, they kind of suck. I feel bad for them, you know, for about a split second. But we need this, I said it earlier, we need this kind of training on a team like this to know that these plays that we execute can be done, right? If you're playing against a team that's shitty, and these things are working, well, then you know they work. So you just have to execute them against better teams in a better way. So here we go. 1st and 10. Antonio Gibson rushed to the left for a 2-yard gain. Nice. So it's going to be 2nd and 8. We're going to be at the Houston 44. We are knocking on the door. So here we go, 2nd and 8. Taylor Heineke to Curtis Samuel down the middle for a 10-yard gain. 1st down, Washington. Or is it that way? I think it's that way. No, it's that way. 1st down. 2:57 left in the third quarter. 1st down for Washington. We're down on the Houston 35-yard line, 34-yard line. 34-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line of the Houston Texans. Washington driving down the field. Yeah, confidence builder game. At least we didn't take it lightly. You know, it could be like we talked about it being a trap game. You know what I mean? Them guys were drinking on the plane. Not that I care, but sometimes that's an indication of like, You're not taking it serious enough. You're breaking rules and shit like that. Wait till you get out the fucking plane and then get hammered. I don't give a shit. But don't, see what I'm saying? It's another thing that looks bad on us as a team. Oh, they're drinking on the fucking plane. Well, you're not supposed to. Well, come on. You know what I mean? We complain about Dan Snyder being a bad blah, blah, blah. But then our guys are mirroring bad behavior. Bad behavior is bad behavior. Whether you drink or don't drink, I don't give a shit. But don't do it. It's optics. You see what I'm saying? Here we go. Antonio Gibson up to the rush to the left for a 4-yard loss. Wow. Here we go. Taylor Heineke rush to the left for a 4-yard gain. So we got that back. So it's going to be 3rd and 10 at the Houston 38. We need 10 yards. 38, 48, 55. Well, we can bring Joey Sly in. If we don't gain anything here. Joey can kick it 58 yards, we found out. So here we go. It's going to be 3rd and 10. We're going to be at the Houston, 34. Taylor Heineke. Pass to Antonio, gets it to the right for a 9-yard gain. Oh, just shy of the first down. That's all right. Down to the 25, 35. It's going to be about a 42-yard field goal. Take the field goal. It'll be 4th and 1. They could go for it. I mean, it's practically like a punt, right? And we're already up. You could get the first down, right? You go for it? I mean, technically, if you were way back and you punted, they would get the ball on their own 24-yard line. So it's 4th and 1, right? You're already up by 17 points. And they went for it. Oh, end of the 3rd quarter. My bad. All right, end of the 3rd quarter. Here we go. So when we come back, I want to see in the chat, do they go for it or kick the field goal? I say go for it. All right. Thank you, everybody. It's been a great day. I mean, last week was so much fun with you guys. I love this crap. We come together on a Sunday and have some fun and eat some food. And oh, there goes my monitor. Oh, there it went back. My monitor is like going back and forth between like a dingy yellow and clear. So. Thank you, Chris. You cracked me up, dude. Yeah. Taylor needs to up his game in the beer drinking department. I will say that. That's hysterical, dude. Thank you. Oh, Lord. Thank you. Carson who? Carson who? $29 million. Flush that shit down the fucking drain. What could we have done with 29 million fucking dollars? Anybody? So there's 2 questions for you. Field goal or go for it on this 4th and 1 coming up? Or what could we have done with $29 million and just not use Carson Wentz? I mean, Carson Wentz was 2 and 4. Thank you, Chris. Hysterical, dude. Thank you. Ooh, coffee grinds. Yum. Tasty. All right, we're going to be coming back. We just hit the end of the 3rd quarter. Knocking on the door. Brian Robinson rushed to the left for a 3-yard gain. Told you. Go for it, right? I mean, that's one of them places where you kind of can go for it. You're up 17 points. Like I said, if you were farther back and punted it, they would have the ball on the 24. That's not a bad position to be at if you didn't get the fourth down. So here it's going to be 1st and 10. 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. We are knocking on the door again. Just pile on the points. Pile on the stats. I say go for it. No mercy. Antonio Gibson rushed up the middle for no gain. Houston's going to stiffen up as we get inside the red zone or close to the... We're not in the red zone. We're close to the red zone. But we're looking good. Second and 10 from the Houston 22-yard line. Come on, guys. 4:21 left in the 4:20 left in the fourth. 14:20. Got 4:20 on the brain. I don't even smoke anymore, so. Taylor Heineke fumbled. Taylor Heineke recovered. No gain. Ah! All right. Going to be 3rd and 10 from the Houston 22. Back at the line of scrimmage. All right. It's going to be 3rd and 10 from the Houston 22. 13:35 left in the fourth quarter. Come on, guys. How about to a tight end? Where's Logan Thomas, right? Antonio Gibson up the middle for a 5-yard gain. All right. It's going to be 4th down. We are on the 26-yard line, 36, 42-yard field goal. 42-yard field goal. Kick that field goal. Come on. Where's Big Joey? Little Joey. Dude, the guy's got... His leg is bigger than both of mine put together. 44-yard field goal. Very nice. All right. Good job. Good job. That was a little sketchy there for a second. Taylor getting a little bit too whatever. Time to calm it down. We're doing really good. We're up by 20 points. So 12:08 left in the fourth quarter. 23-3. Washington's winning. We are way ahead. So, not that you can let off the gas, but... Thank you for the go for it. Looks like Philadelphia scored. That's all right. Come on, Indianapolis. They're in the fourth quarter, too. Philadelphia's got the ball. Detroit's still beating New York. Couple minutes left in the third. Detroit has the ball. That's all looking good. Everything's looking good. Everything's looking our way. If Indianapolis can hold off the Eagles, that would be stellar. And then, of course, the Vikings beating Dallas would be good too. I might even watch that. I think is it on the Yeah, we did eat up some clock. That was good. 10 plays. 10 plays for 20 yards. That's a lot of clock eating right there, boy. And Joey Sly has just been, At the beginning of the year, he was just missing point afters and just not coming through for us. So, but he's here lately. Boy, he's been spot on. This team, you hear me say it a million times, I get tired of saying it, but we're a second half game team and a second half of the season team. And luckily for us, we got that 14th week bye. Dude, I think that is awesome. We got Atlanta next week, and then New York the week after that. Then we get a bye, and then back to New York. So we can make all that shit count. Here we go. We kicked off. Touchback. All right, so Houston's going to have the ball. 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line with 12:08 left in the game. Washington is winning 23-3. Ah! Don't you like hearing that kind of call? Awesome. Remember the good days. That's right, Chris. And we hold on to them. And then to that extent, too, what I like to do for me personally is when I'm having rough days, I look, we have good days. And those days are ahead. And I know that I'm going to get through this crappy time or whatever. And then that good day is going to come and things are going to look brighter and moving forward. It's the up and down. It's the cycle. You know what I'm saying? Everything is like that. Everything. So, and that's why we try and stay positive. Try and stay on top of things. Be better than the next guy. Be above everything. Here we go. Davis Mills to Nico Collins. 6-yard gain. Tackled by Bobby McCain. Way to go, Bobby. We love Bobby McCain. What's he, number 20? He's a great tackler, too. I like the way he tackles. He wraps his hands around. He's not one of them just throw the shoulder and hope the guy goes down. He wraps him up and, to the waist, slide down, get to the feet, make sure he goes down. That's important. Tackling's one of them second tier kind of things, like third downs and stuff. First tier, obviously, is Damian Pierce up the middle for a 2-yard gain. Tackled by who? Casey Toohill. We love Casey Toohill. Very nice. So it's going to be 3rd and 2 for Houston. 3rd and 2 for Houston. Come on, D. Slow their roll a little bit. Houston called a timeout. Oh, I love seeing that. That's a commander's maneuver right there. They should have held on to that timeout. They're going to need it later. You know what I'm saying? That's something that we would do. Actually, we did do it earlier. All right, so we're taking a timeout. Wrap them up in the cocoon of horror. I like that. Yeah, Davis Mills has already been sacked like 5 times. I mean, by Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen, and Montez Sweat. So that's got to hurt. And their Damian Pierce guy, he started out with -5 yards rushing early in the game. Davis Mills incomplete. All right, so it's going to be 4th and 2 for Houston. I would almost think you'd have to go for it. I mean, if you're down 20 points, that's 3 fucking scores. Do you go for it on 4th and 2? I would imagine you would. Although it would suck if you didn't get it. Maybe punt and then wait for the... I don't know. I can't make their decision for them, but I would imagine you'd want to go for it on 4th and 2 or fake a punt. I don't know. Yeah, our defense has been crushing these guys all day. Our stats look really good. Our people look really good. Davis Mills passed to Brandon Cooks down the middle for 19 yards. All right, so there's Brandon Cooks again. Man, every time they use him, he's their whole game, and he's only had a couple. He's had 2 plays, one for 41 and one for 19. So he's torched us twice. Here we go. Davis Mills incomplete for Chris Moore. All right. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 for Houston. From the Washington 48. They're just chewing up clock too, so they're hurting. Wow, Brandon Cooks has torched us twice. All right. 2nd and 10 for Houston. 10:19 left in the fourth quarter. Davis Mills incomplete. Went to the Brandon Cooks well one too many times. Going to be 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 for Houston at the Washington 48. Yeah, the Busch Light power. Fuck the world. Live your own life. That's right. Don't let them steer you. You steer them. All right, it's going to be 3rd and 10 for Houston. They're at our 48-yard line. 10:13 left in the fourth quarter. Guys got to play them strong here, not too soft. Watch out for the penalties. There's a strong urge for Houston to hold and stuff like that too, so we got to watch out for them. They're cheating. No pass interference, blah, blah, blah. Here we go. 3rd and 10 for Houston. On our 48. 10:13 left in the fourth. Been a pretty quick game too so far. Not a whole lot of penalties. Not too much stoppage. Back and forth been good. A little slow at the beginning, except for the pick 6 by our boy Kendall Fuller. Davis Mills pass intercepted to the left. Derek Forrest. That was the fuck up we were waiting for. Davis Mills. I said it earlier. He's just gonna make that mistake. It's too much pressure for him on 3rd and 10, 2nd and 10, whatever the fuck it was. 3rd and 10. So Washington gets the ball. Very, very good. Way to go, Derek Forrest. He deserves it. He's been working hard. Got that interception last week. Picked up a fumble. Dude. He is looking fantastic. Way to go, guys. Way to go, defense. Very good stuff. Our defense is monumental. Good stuff. Is that the horror you were looking for, BH? Wrap them up in a cocoon of horror, BH says. There's a big smile from Chris. BH says Derek Forrest, MVP. Yep. He's been doing very, very good. And that's that switch I talked about earlier, just like we did with Landon Collins with him. He's just been doing so great. Very good. Very, very good. Wow. Couple turnovers. Bunch of sacks. Very good. So we are in a position here to hopefully try and get a nice drive going here. Try and eat up some time, finish out this game looking good. Indianapolis is in the red zone against the Eagles. First and goal on the Philadelphia 4 for the Colts. Brian Robinson Jr. rushed to the right for 11-yard gain. Clock is ticking. Very nice. That's a first down. Wow, we're deep in our own territory, aren't we? So we dug out of it. Very nice. Way to go, Brian Robinson, digging us out of that hellhole there. Here we go. Brian Robinson, rush to the right for a 2-yard gain. Very good. This is going to be 2nd and 8 for the Commanders. From our own... What the hell is that? 17? 16? Indianapolis is knocking on the door for Philadelphia, too. Nice. Here we go. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Brian Robinson for a 2-yard loss. Out. All right. This is going to be 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 from the Washington 14-yard line. 3rd and 10 from the Washington 14-yard line. With 8:42 left in the game. Washington is winning 23-3. They're just running the clock down is all. But on this 3rd down, it'd be nice to get a first down, right? We need this 3rd down. 3rd down, 3rd and long, 3rd and 10. Be nice to get a first down. Keep that clock ticking. Taylor Heineke incomplete. Looking for Cole Turner. Holy shit. That's the first time we've seen his name all day. No, it's too bad. All right. 4th down. We're going to have to punt. It's going to give Houston good field position. That's too bad. We needed a first down there. All right. Not bad. Would have been nice to do better. You know, sometimes when you're winning and you think you're up by 20 points, you know, sometimes the intensity drops off a little bit. Trust Way, 46 yards, 5-yard return. All right, so Houston's going to have the ball. They're going to be 1st and 10 from their own 45, so they got good field position. All right. Well, it's looking pretty good for the boys. I don't want to say it's in the bag just yet. Crazy things happen. So we're going to hope our defense comes out and stops them one more time. It's too bad you waste an interception like that. It would have been nice to get, you know, a couple first downs, eat up some clock. But they go 3 and out. You know, they're deep in their own territory. It's hard to dig out. You've heard me say that a million times. It's hard to dig out of that end zone when you're back there like that. Ugh, sucks. So. I thought they were in the fucking red zone. What is that? Ooh, Buffalo's kicking the shit out of Cleveland now. Indianapolis did something. I don't know. I thought they were in the red zone. Maybe not. Well, not bad. Indianapolis is still up. They've got the ball. They're up by 6 points. 4.5 minutes left in that game. All right. Fuck the world. That's right. Yeah, we did. I wanted them to chew some clock, BH. That would have been nice. But they didn't. It's all right. 7:39 left in the game. Houston's going to have the ball, 1st and 10 from their own 45. So they're going to come out. They're going to want to score. They're going to play hard. But, they could only have so much left in them. Just waiting for him to come. I'm looking at other games, so hang in there. Detroit's beating the Giants 24-12. About 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter. That's nice. Indianapolis is still beating the Eagles, but that's in jeopardy. They're only up by 6. Davis Mills passing Nico Collins down the middle for a 22-yard gain. Wow, we're playing them too soft. You can't give up garbage time stuff. You can't do it. You got to play hard. So it's a 1st down. Davis Mills incomplete for Brandon Cooks. Watch out for that guy. Jesus. So here we go. It's going to be 2nd and 10 from the Washington 33. 2nd and 10 for Houston from the Washington 33. 7:05 left in the fourth. Davis Mills to Chris Moore. 2-yard loss. Tackled by who? James Smith-Williams. There's some horror for you, BH. How about that one? We love James Smith-Williams. All right, we need the Colts to stiffen up, too. All right, here we go. So it's going to be 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 for Houston at our 31-yard line. 6:55 left. Davis Mills to Nico Collins. Oh, 3rd and 12. My bad. 8-yard gain, so it's going to be 4th and 4 for Houston from our 25-yard line. Here we go. 4th. 4th and 4 for Houston from our 27. 4th and 4 for Houston from our 27. Davis Mills to Jordan Akins. 8-yard gain, so they pick up the 1st down. They're down inside our 19-yard line. 1st and 10 for Houston from our 19. Davis Mills incomplete down the middle. 2nd down for Houston from our 19. They must be in hurry-up offense. It ain't going to help them. Second and 10 from our 19. 5:17 left in the game. Hurry up offense. Like I said, it ain't going to help them. Is that a timeout or someone hurt? Or Davis Mills, Chris Moore, 6-yard gain. This is going to be 3rd and 4 from the Washington 13-yard line. 3rd and 4 from the Washington 13-yard line. 5:13 left in the game. Davis Mills. Danny Johnson. It's good to see his name out there. We like Danny Johnson. Trying to salvage his career. Going to be 3rd and 4 from the 13 for Houston. With 5:13 left in the game. Come on, D. Stiffen up. Let's ask our team to stiffen up a little bit here. Slow them down. Incomplete. So it's going to be 4th and 4 for Houston at our 13-yard line. 4th and 4 for Houston at our 13 with 4:35 left. Wow, BH. Ouch. That hurts. At least it's not the WNBA. At least, here we go. Davis Mills past Brandon Cooks to the left for a 10-yard gain. Oh my God. They got a first down on their 4th and 4. So they're down on our 3-yard line. 1st and 10 for Houston. At least the chicks on the LPGA are hotter than the girls on the WNBA. So, at least you got something to look at. Sorry. Oh my God. That'll get me in trouble, won't it? Anyways. First down for Houston. 1st and 10 from the 3-yard line. Come on, guys. Stiffen up here. 4:29 left in the game. They're going to onside if they do anything here. Houston already burned one of their timeouts too, so they fucked up there. Shit, Philadelphia's in the fucking red zone. God damn it. Can't count on the Colts to do anything. Just waiting for Yahoo. Yahoo! Damian Pierce, 1-yard loss. Thank you, Casey Toohill. Clock is ticking. They take a timeout or they hurry up. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Check that. 4:04 left in the game. Probably less than that. Clock's ticking away, I'm sure. Tick, 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 tick. 2nd and goal from the 4 for Houston. Come on, D. Hold them. We want that score to look nice. We want a 23-3 score. Fucking touchdown. God damn it. All right. That's all right. They'll probably go for 2. I'm sorry, Chris. 23-9. And they're going to try and kick an extra point. So it'll be 23-10. It's kind of in the bag. So we're looking good. Chris, we are looking good. Washington's winning 23-9. Houston just scored a touchdown, so they kicked the extra point. 23-10. So Houston's going to have to kick off. We're going to get the ball. Detroit is beating the Giants 24-12. Indianapolis is beating Philadelphia, but Philadelphia is in the red zone. They're on the Indianapolis 9-yard line, and it's 4th and 2 with 2:09 left. Holy Christ. Why are you not giving me that? What the hell? Oh, you're welcome, Chris. So they're going to kick off to us. They might even try an onside. We'll see what happens there. Why are they not telling me here what the hell is going on? So I'm monitoring the Philadelphia game. They are 4th and 2 on the Indianapolis 9-yard line with 2:09 left in the fourth quarter. Houston kicked off for 7 yards. Kalike Hudson returned the kickoff for no gain. Way to go, Kalike Hudson. Nice. All right. So, Washington's going to have the ball, 1st and 10. 35 from from their 42. Why is that not giving me that? This is pissing me off. Sorry, guys. Houston called a timeout. Brian Robinson rushed to the left for a 6-yard gain. Very nice 6-yard gain. They had to call the timeout. And they burned one earlier, so they're dumbasses. Why is this thing not? Sorry, guys. Here we go. Here we go. It's going to be 2nd and 8, 3rd and 8, 2nd and 4, 3rd and 2. $18-yard gain. That should seal the deal right there. So on 3rd and 2, we got a 18-yard gain by Antonio Gibson. He is puts us on the 16-yard line. First and 10 from the 16-yard line. Philadelphia, 3rd and goal. Ugh, God damn it, Colts. Ugh. I don't know what was going on there. I couldn't figure it out. We'll go see it here in a second. But the Colts are winning, but Philadelphia's knocking on the door. But it won't give me the... It won't show me like it shows me here. Why is it doing that? I don't want scoring plays. Ugh, fucking Yahoo, assholes. Two-minute warning, very nice. Everybody hold on. Everybody hold on. I'm just looking at a couple things. Thank you for bearing with. So the Eagles tied the game up. There's a problem with my server. Holy crap, there it is. So the Eagles scored a touchdown. It's tied the game, so all they got to do is kick an extra point and they'll be ahead. Lord have fucking mercy on my soul. Let me see what they're doing here. Look at my other phone. It's a better phone. Oh, fuck you, Yahoo. They got the extra point. So Philly's up 17-16 against the Colts. They just scored with 1:20 left. Indianapolis would have to get downfield and kick a field goal to stop them. Detroit's beating the Giants at least 31-12. So that helps us. All right, enough of that. Sorry about that. We're back to this game. So the guys are going to come back. It's a 2-minute warning. We are knocking on the door. We need more points. I'll take more points. Here we go. 2-minute warning. We're going to be coming back. I say put 7 points on the board, personally. Finish them off. Here we go. We're just waiting. We're just going to ride this one out. Ride the glory. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to start saying my thank yous right now. Chris and Veronica, thank you so much. Have a safe trip when you go up to Atlanta. Mountain Man, glad you got out of the woods. Come down and listen to old Scrubber. I wish Brett was here. So, Weezy D, thank you for being here. And our boy earlier was here from Bermuda. I forgot his name again already. I apologize. Charles, thank you for being here. Always go for more points. That's right, Weezy D. Antonio Gibson rushed to the left for a 7-yard gain. Gonna be 3rd and 1. Clock is ticking. They can't stop the clock. Take a knee. Ride the clock out, right? I don't know. What do? Run one more play? Try and get the touchdown? 3rd and 1. Might as well, right? We called a timeout. Okay. Minute and 10 seconds left. Minute and 12 seconds left. 3rd and 1. Houston 7. I say you get the first down. I say you don't take a knee. I say you run the ball, ball security. Just make sure it happens. All right, there's a minute left to go in the Philadelphia game. Colts are trying to do something. 57 seconds left. 2nd and 9 in the Indianapolis 40. They just need to get 50 more yards, that's all. Kick a field goal. We're going to come back. It's going to be 3rd and 1. We're at the Houston 7-yard line. That's cool. Let's finish it out, folks. Ride it out. Remember to come to the show in the middle of the week. Me and BH are going to break it down for you. I'm going to have a look at it when I get a chance to. Brian Robinson up the middle for no gain. Holy shit. But the clock is running. Who gives a shit? Let Joey Sly kick another one. Or just run it again. Why take a knee? Just run it and try and get the first down. Third and 9 for the Colts with 48 seconds left. They need a point. So we'll take another timeout. All right, everybody, hang loose. Hang loose. It's the NFL. 4th and 16 for Indianapolis at their own 33, so they went backwards. 48 seconds left. 4th and 16. You got to go for it, right? 4th and 16. Is that Matty Ice throwing the ball for them? They bring him back? Jesus Christ. Man is unreliable. But thank you all so much for being here. What an exciting game. Hope you all have a great Thanksgiving. Be safe out there. Drive safe. Take care of everybody around you. Love on your pets. Love on your people. Work hard. Antonio Gibson for a 3-yard gain. All right. That's first down. Is that the end of the game? They're going to let it ride? Just leave it on the field? Right? You just leave it there, right? That's the end of the game? That's it. All right. Good job, everybody. Thank you for being here. Scrubber and BH, love you guys. Come back in the middle of the week. We're going to do a recap show. We'll preview the Atlanta show. And I'll be back next week on Sunday. We'll do this all again, hopefully for another great win. You guys are beautiful. I love this family that we got here. It's a lot of fun. It's close-knit. Everybody's in on it. True fans. True fans. We appreciate y'all. So, thank you, Weezy D. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Veronica. Thanks, Chris, BH, all you guys. It takes all of us to make this happen. So, it's 4th and 21 now. Yeah, they fucked up. Indianapolis couldn't pull it off. So the Eagles won, but it looks like Detroit is beating New York. New York looks like they're going to try and score. And then we got the Dallas-Minnesota game. Might be worth watching, right? Let's go. Before I go, thank you, Charles. Before I go, thank you, BH. Before I go, let's look at some quick stats. We got to give our guys some kudos. Look at that stat. Boy, that looks good, doesn't it? Taylor Heineke, look at that. 15 for 27, 77 quarterback rating. Antonio Gibson looking good. Brian Robinson looking good. Curtis Samuel looking good. Where's Logan Thomas? Wow. Logan Thomas looked really great. Terry McLaurin looked great. Antonio catching a few. Cam caught that classic right there. Jahan Dotson. That was a clutch one. Curtis Samuel, another clutch one. Look at Joey Sly. 3 for 3 on the field goals. 2 for 2 on the extra points. Antonio Gibson's run backs average of 24 yards. It's right on the money. Trust Way. Very nice. Inside the 21. Very good. Here's our defense. John Bostic with a couple tackles. Kendall Fuller with the pick 6. What else we got going on here? Oh, Jonathan Allen, 2 sacks. Deron Payne, 1 sack. Montez Sweat, 2 sacks. Very nice. 5 sacks. Very nice. The whole team looked really great. We had Christian Holmes in there for a little bit. Very good. Everybody looked really, really good. Casey Toohill looked good. James Smith-Williams looking good. Cameron Curl looking good. Bobby McCain looking good. F.A. Obata looking good. So we got a great team. Cole Turner was out there. That was nice to see. Overall, great win. That's the one I like seeing right there. All right, guys. So, old Scrubber going to call it. You guys are beautiful. Oh, wait. It's the other one, Johnny. That one. Bye, everybody. Thank you all so much.